Hi, my name is Brian Halliday from Tropicana Leisure. Today I'd like to introduce you to technology for far infrared saunas, which has actually been around for quite a number of years. Unfortunately, out there right now there is a lot of confusion in the marketplace as to what actually works and what is classed as an infrared sauna. Let me just give you a little bit of history. 5 years ago, our engineers from Tropicana brought in 12 different brands. We disassembled them, looked at them, and decided what we liked and what we didn't like, and then we actually designed our own. We did not design the technology that's already been around for a number of years. Let me just start with the heating technology. Over here, I'll just explain something to you. Basically what it comes down to as in saunas is there's two classes of sauna. You have what I call a surface heat sauna versus a true far infrared sauna. Surface heat saunas are similar to example steam. That's a surface heat. No medical benefits whatsoever. This here is a common heater that you'll see out there in the marketplace today. And this is actually a ceramic heater. This runs at 350 degrees. Therefore, there's no way you can touch this heater, you can't lean against it, and also it is a surface heat. What happens with this type of heater is it simply forces heat into the room and it just heats up the room. As far as infrared goes, it is classed as an infrared heater. However, Wien's law of physics will tell you that the higher the surface temperature of the heater, the shorter the infrared wave. So this one here is a very short infrared wave, and that's why in saunas with this type of heater you'll see heaters at the front, back, and side of you. Next, what we're going to show you is carbon heaters. There's a lot of controversy versus carbon versus this. Carbon is more expensive. These black panels that you see here are carbon heaters. You'll notice that I can put my hand on this heater. Temperature of the sauna right now is 104 degrees. It's a great heater because not only does it have a long infrared wave, you can easily lean against it. Typically you'll fall asleep in a sauna and it's not an issue. Alright, so now what I'd like to do is introduce you to our line of saunas, and I'll just briefly explain this. As I mentioned, we did bring in 5 years ago 12 different brands, and I'll just tell you about a couple of the things that we changed and decided that was going to be make much more sense. Okay. One of the things that we found in a lot of the saunas was the actual construction. We'd find that there would be big clips, there would be screws, there'd be and some of them even staples. When you look at a sauna for the first time, as you walk up to the sauna, it should look like a piece of furniture. You shouldn't see anything. The thing should be clean. That's very important to us here at Tropicana Leisure, because we intend you to have your sauna for a very, very long time. One of the features that we changed in our saunas is a lot of the saunas that we looked at only had one control panel, and it was on the outside. It made no sense to us, so we now have two control panels, one on the inside, one on the outside. Another thing that we found is some of them were using wooden doors with a small window. We use a complete tempered glass, full-size door. As we move into the sauna, a lot of saunas out there, you will find the door comes right here. It's less than 4 feet. So what happens is, if you have arthritis, fibromyalgia, joint issues, anything really, or even if you're going to spend quite a bit of time in your sauna, you got to be comfortable. So what we did, we stretched the saunas out so that you could actually be comfortable in the sauna and stay in it for a longer period of time. The other thing that we found was a lot of them only had heaters up top, which made kind of sense because most of your body mass is up top. However, we added heaters in the floor and we added heaters for your calves, simply for comfort, because what I found when I tested the saunas was that from here up you're sweating and your feet are freezing. Just a comfort thing that we decided we were going to do. This two-person here, as you can see, is actually in hemlock wood, and the rest of our sauna line is in cedar. The next one we'll move to is our large cedar 3 to 4 person. This unit as you can see is very deep and very long. So again, what we did was, if you were going up to this size sauna, I want to be able to put my feet up and actually stretch out in the sauna and relax. That's our 3-person. Then our last sauna is our Korma unit sauna. This is a 4 to 5-person sauna. Again, heaters in the floor, heaters completely surrounding you, and we'll move into the sauna and I'll show you a couple of key features. One of the other things that we've done, our stereo system, which is in all our saunas. Everything I talk about now is standard in all of our saunas. The stereo system is AM, FM, CD, and it also has an MP3 input. The MP3 input is very handy, and I'll explain to that when we start to talk about some medical issues that we've dealt with in the past 5 years. So you could plug a laptop in there, have the sound come through, you can plug a TV, you can plug a DVD, very versatile system. The other thing that we have, and we'll go through that, is the chromotherapy lighting up top.